Howdy everyone, it's me once again, the one and only Killer Rodan. So this is the month of October, so of course I'm going to be talking about nothing but spooky related content. Granted, I probably would have done it anyway because it's my favorite time of year, so here we go. So for today's video, I'm going to be reviewing a book. No joke, I really do mean that. I'm going to review this one, folks. Oh yeah. So okay, apparently it's been turned to a movie, I guess. Which I haven't seen yet, just so you know. But yeah, it's been turned to a movie. I wanted to be in a movie. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Let's go and fight some zombies or something. I don't know. Let's just do it. That'll be a lot of fun. I think, at least I think it will. Yeah. Who's with me? Who's gonna come along with me and fight zombies or something? Maybe. Yeah, that'd be cool. Oh, definitely. That's what I'm talking about. So yeah, that's apparently a movie based off this. I didn't even know that even existed before I bought the book.
Bruh.
Eh, probably a big pile of garbage. Oh, come on, Rogue Agent Killer Rodan. At least they made a movie, unlike you.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Okay, I guess I'll just give a quick summary of the story. Stories, I should say. It's not a thoughtage thing. So this, yes, is basically a collection of several different stories, which may have around ghosts and people living some type of lives, which of course isn't really easy. And this can be a story for everyone, of course. Go ghosts. Maybe there was skeletons with torn and flesh who roam around the earth, and then there's a ghost who takes revenge on her murderer, and then a haunted house where every night is a bloody head falls off, some kind of thing. It goes into that kind of thing, and that's what they're trying to focus on. I mean, when I say they, people, the people who made this. So okay, there's even one that centers around this wealthy man, and then another one with this that starts off with some kind of party one night. So there's that, and then one is centered around with this big toe kind of a thing here. So there's that as well. Okay, before anyone says anything, yes, I know this. This is part of a series of books, and these books, those are few volumes, of course, and each individual volume will be having a self-contained episodes. It's an anthology series, and within each book there will be a few stories. So yes, I'm aware of the fact that this series of books has been around for quite some time. I'm aware of that. So the author is this one individual here, and he was this author and journalist who wrote more than 50 books, by the way, dedicated to and dealing with topics such as folklore and wordplay, many of which was intended for young audiences, of course, young readers, I should say. And yes, of course, he's well known for making these horror stories, of course, but for kids. So there'll be stories, other stories such as the this right here, which has something to do with nightgown and women. So okay, sure. And then the one with the attic, which makes sense because it's supposed to be spooky stuff up there. And then also high beams was car related. You can tell it's the theme of that. So there you go, I guess. So yes, I did think that this was a pretty good read. And it's not that long, really. It's really short, so you can get this. You can read this book and get it done fairly fast. And yeah, there you go. I like the illustrations here. The illustrations are really well done. Of course, it's gonna give like a spooky, scary type of mood, of course. And this is just the first book, by the way. I'm talking about the first book here. There are other books, of course, obviously, but I guess I'll get to those when I can, I suppose. But anyway, I just thought I'd talk about at least the first book in this series of books, of course. None of these are connected, obviously, but I thought it was a good read. I like the illustrations. I like the way it was written. That way it's done. Nicely done. All good. It's a good. It's a really good read. I would definitely recommend it. If you want to do some kind of light reading, I suppose. I would say definitely check it out. in the grand scheme of things, I thought this was a good way to do it, of course. Though, yes, of course, I would prefer the more adult books, I guess you can say. But for what it's worth, it's not terrible. It's really, I thought it was pretty good. And that's another thing. I don't review books that often. It's not that I haven't before. I just don't review books all that often. So I just thought, well, okay, it gives me an excuse to talk about something Halloween related. So here we are. I thought that was pretty good. And yes, like I was saying before, I'm aware of the fact that these books existed quite some time ago. I'm aware. So it's not just like a recent discovery. Oh, these exist. No, no, no. I know these books exist for quite a while. I don't mean quite a while. I've seen these books laying around like libraries, bookstores, I've seen these books a number of different times. It just took me a while to finally get to it and read them. So there's that, I guess. Anyway, so that's just a legend now. So like a little brief history. Yes, I knew these books were around for like ages. It's just until now I finally got to reading at least one of them. So I guess get to the others as well at some point, I suppose. But anyway, yada yada yada. Like I'm saying, I like the cover. The cover isn't too bad. You see a character on the front. You look in the back. You see people saying their own thoughts on it, of course, like little reviews, I suppose. I see the people who are behind it, the author and the illustrator, right here on the bottom. So, but okay, it doesn't look too crowded. It doesn't look too crowded whatsoever. I like the fact that it's like a little bit on the spine here. There's like a little design on here too. I thought that was really cool as well. I like the little design at the back as well. So the design here is pretty good as well. I like that. Not too shabby. So there's that. And there's goes to show you who published it and whatnot. So there you go. Not too shabby what they have in here. So anyway, I'll give this book an overall rating of a 7.0 out of 10. It's a 7.0 out of 10 for me. So of course, as always, thanks for watching and take care. Until next time. See ya. Oh yeah, later.